back, everybody. Me and my dad have the boat hooked up and we're about to head to a lake about 30 minutes away, and the water temp is finally 60 degrees. So that means I'm gonna be throwing a frog this entire time. It's the middle of the afternoon right now, so it's not the best time to throw a frog, but the grass at this lake is pretty insane. It's about 60% grass and it's super thick. You can't even punch this stuff because it goes all the way to the bottom. So hopefully they're eating frogs. I'm gonna be throwing that in a jig, which is what I caught my giant on here a few weeks ago. So hopefully they eat a bunch of fun lures like that. Me and my friend Owen went here earlier in the week and did okay. I caught 3 or 4 littler ones on a jig, but it was still fun because it was on a jig. So I'm gonna throw those clips in at the start of the video, and then it's gonna cut to the footage that we're about to go film right now. Hopefully we catch them tonight, so stay tuned, enjoy. I've got a little one. Dude, they're on this bank. That's crazy. Did he hammer it, or was he just kind of like swimming away with it?
He just kind of came up and swallowed it, but I thought it was snagged at first. He like barely hit it.
Fish number 1. Owen had one too on the mag draft freestyle. They're definitely here. This is literally where I caught the 7, so definitely gonna have to fish this bank a bunch today. Little guy. Another jig fish, probably almost 2 pounds. These things are so weird though. Like why, like there's random sticks have fish and others don't. This is like the exact opposite of the crossway where I caught the other one. Little one. That fish hammered it though. Like I thought that was gonna be it. I thought that was gonna be the giant. He crushed it. Another one the same size, same jig. That fish hit it like a 10-pounder though. Where is your grandmother at? That's a big one. Did you hear my line?
Yeah.
That was a crazy eat. Frogfish on April 19th. Maybe my earliest one ever. Look at that. My line like cracked. Did you hear that? Because I slacklined him because he scared me. Yeah. Look how skinny his tail's fanning. They're definitely in beds in the grass. Look at his tail.
Yep.
I would weigh him, I'd say probably 3 1/4 because he's literally like the skinniest. It could be a dropped her eggs, female though. So water's 61, 62.9 right here. Way warmer. It was 61 on that side. Finally got one. Definitely a spawner. Back in the grass. Giant one? It is big.
That big.
It looked big. not small. Nice. Probably almost 3-pounder. First fish since April or February.
See that?
Just came out. Let me see the jig real quick. Same jig I caught my 7 on here a week ago. Fat male probably. 2.5-pounder. First fish since February. Or probably since mid-March, right? Right after you just lost another one. Yeah. Oh, did you see that fish come up and get that? Did you see? He came up like a missile over that log right there. That was insane. Huh? Yeah. Another frogfish. He came up and hammered it. He was on that stick right there. I thought that was a giant the way he ate it like that, but it was like, doesn't matter how big they are on a frog. Yeah, on that tree that I said I caught the giant on last time. That's like a 4 or 5-pounder. Maybe not 4, but like, yeah, this is insane. Like, it's actually crazy. I casted it and it went over a limb, and that fish eating it took it off the limb so I can get him. He was right next to that cypress tree. That's a 3.5, don't you think? 3 1/4. Back into the grass. He was at the stump, at the tree, like at that base. That one just came up and slurped it down too. You want to try to start the motor? No hook set, fish just ate it as soon as it hit the water. And it's gone. 2-pounder or so. Jumps off. Probably because I didn't set the hook. Because I thought it was a stick. Because he literally didn't even hit it. He was just on there. My line just kept going down. Would have been jig fish number 1 for me. Big one. Sent him flying. Giant. Huh? 20. You don't want to do it on braid because you backlash with fluorocarbon and your line stretches. You backlash with braid and your lure goes 600 yards into a tree. You know? I probably should bump that spool up, that reel up to 22, 25. Just reeling a swim jig. He was not coming off. He was like pinned perfectly. Look how fat that one is. Bonus fish to win the numbers tournament.